Now I'm going to share with you what I call the 5 P's to success. By the way, when I'm talking about success, I'm not talking about a preconceived notion that has been sold to people. I'm not talking about, what is this thing on television? With these ladies with amazing wazoos? The Kardashians, yes. You know, if you're following whatever Kardashian thing is called, it's not life, you know. It's like a friend of mine says, people think buying a Bentley is normal. It's not normal to buy a Bentley. How much is a Bentley? I mean, if you're in South Africa, it's like what? 5 point something million rands. Tell me a guy who can just walk in and buy such a car. Very fine few in between. If you're in the USA, it's $200 something thousand. Who has so much money? It's not normal. You know, very few people will ever buy a Bentley. And as I shared in my previous videos, that, you know, 30 million registered company in the USA, less than 96% of those make even $1 million annually. So it shows you that, you know, this kind of life that we see on these very flashy magazines, it's not easy to achieve. So me and you, you know, we didn't create Facebook, we didn't create Apple, we didn't create Microsoft, we didn't create Tesla, so we've got to do old school, roll our sleeves and work like crazy. So what are my 5 P's? Well, the first P, speak about purpose. Now, purpose, ladies and gentlemen, is quite simple. Purpose means original intent, why something was created or why something was designed. Everything that is designed in the world has a specific purpose to fulfill. Now, when I'm talking about your purpose, I'm exactly meaning that. Your original intent, because here's the deal, you know, people in biology and science will tell you, you know, to get a woman pregnant, over 1 million sperms, they try to get to the egg, only one makes it happen. Hatches the egg, fetus, and then boom, you are born. So your being born or your birth was not accidental, it was very intentional, because there was this very smart sperm that outran all the sperms and really, at the right time, at the right moment, made things happen. Why am I saying so? Because I have a philosophy that I believe that life is like a big jigsaw puzzle. And God sits in heaven and thinks, okay, there's a little hole there, a little hole there, a little hole there, a little hole there, and how do we plug these holes? We've got to take these people and create them there, because the gifts and the talent that we have put in these people is uniquely theirs, and it's their responsibility to go and fulfill that specific purpose in that specific time. So the first thing is about your purpose. Now, a lot of people have written books, purpose-driven life, blah, 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 blah. And there is no one way of saying this is how you can find your purpose. But here's what I know. Each and every one of us, there was this time and point in your life when you did something which was so easy, so seamless. And when you did this thing, you found the greatest joy. Not only did you find the greatest joy, but you inspired people around you. Well, I guess maybe, in our own little way, that was the reflection of our purpose. That was the being used for the purpose that you've been created for. And I'll give you an example. A lot of us go to school and we're told you must get a degree, get a job, and do these kind of things. So I can imagine, you know, in my generation, if I had told my parents that I wanted to become a baker, they would think, are you crazy, baker? What are you going to do with baker? Your friends want to become lawyers, you want to become a baker. But anyway, globally, we all know this very smart guy called the cake boss, isn't it? All these guys to do is to bake cakes, build a multi-million dollar empire, has got a TV show, super wealthy and super healthy and super happy. Because he found his purpose. His purpose was to bake cakes. It's as simple as that. It's not rocket science. We've got many other people that have, you know, some people will say, I want to become a gardener. Someone says, no, a gardener is a very low kind of job. Nobody. There are people who are horticulturalists who have created super amazing gardens, and they've created empires and built millions of dollars. And by the way, it's not about the millions of dollars that are made. It's about them applying themselves based on this very fundamental truth about purpose. So wherever you are in life, whatever you're going through, ask yourself this question: are you being used for that which you were created for? Just think about it. Are you being used for that which you were created for? You know, the other time I was watching a very inspirational video, showing it to a client of mine, and they were very excited. Among the people that showed in this inspirational video was the Williams sisters. At the age of 11, I think, 10-ish, they were carrying a box full of tennis balls. They were playing with their father. Now think about it. At that age, they were unearthing this thing that was inside of them. And who could have thought that 2 black kids from South Central LA could conquer the world of tennis? Unheard of, unthought, unthinkable, and yet it happened because they simply found what they were created for and they fulfilled that. Now, I'm a speaker, I'm a coach, I'm a consultant, I travel the world, inspiring people and coaching and doing those kind of things. And a lot of people think what I do is easy. They think I just stand and I speak and I get paid and I fly around the world. It's not easy. It took me 18 years to do what I'm doing. I'm still one of the greatest students of the art that I'm doing and the science of what I'm doing. So I still go to seminars, I've got a coach, I've got mentors. I still have women and men that I sit on their feet and drink from their well of wisdom. However, here's one thing that is profoundly true about where I am, that I'm being used for that which I was created for. It's as simple as that. Because as soon as I started doing this, everything in my life started to make sense. Things started to become seamless and things started to happen. So it's not too late for you to find what your purpose is. But unfortunately, you cannot find that which you don't search for. So in this inspirational tidbit that I'm going to be sharing with you is, I want you to go back and begin to think about what is it that you are born to do, what is it that you believe you've got the talent and the gift to do, and ask yourself this one question. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, how many other people are you stopping from being or doing what they're supposed to be doing? That's the first one.